Okay, so the last time, let's load our game from the last time. One. I'm not sure. Oh, we finished the second island, so this should bring us into the second island, right where we left off. And I'm going to resume playing just for a moment, just so we can remember what we were doing. This was our island. We had a vast array of stuff being made or left over here. Basically, full stockpiles of most everything. And we're going to leave the island with all those materials and head to the third island where we can use those materials to get the next island base started. And I'll talk through a little bit of this game as we proceed to that island or as we work on that island. Okay, let's leave island. So we did these two islands the first time. Now I think we decided last time to not do this island. We did this island instead of this one, but I think we'll go to this island now as the third grassland island, and then we'll move on to the desert after that. Kind of want to go through all the islands in this normal map. Okay, so let's see how we start. So we start with all of our animals that we had tamed, apparently. I didn't notice that when I played the last time, but that's awesome. As well as the pigs and all of our people. The first thing we need to do is build a couple of bonfires. Now, the bonfires are used to expand your territory. I like to put them out here on the beach because you can turn the beach into grass, but it doesn't really serve as much other than that. Forgot I can control click and extract 10 from the boat. So all of our resources that we brought with us, excuse me, from the other island are stored on our boat. I am dropping frames. Interesting. Take a look at that. Kubifaktorium auto pauses when I leave the game. Let me turn it down, my bitrate down a little bit more. I am outputting 720p 30, but I'll take my bitrate down a little bit and see if that helps. I was streaming at 5,000 and I just turned it down to 4,500. That's because the game is, perhaps because the game is paused. I don't know. We'll see. See how that goes. I did turn it down, but it still thinks that I'm doing over 5,000. So I'm not sure what's going on with Twitch, but maybe it's just Twitch. So as those bonfires got built, we now have a wider area of map that's been revealed, and we can start. We should start unloading into some stockpiles a few other essential items. Maybe we'll do some 3x2s here. I'm just going to build a few. These are actually going to probably be just temporary stockpiles, but we'll use them to hold things like rock and logs. We need drinks, or we need water at least. Let's do water. And we should unload the tools, but I'm not going to unload those into these stockpiles. Brick bread. Bread would be good for food. We could do the tomatoes and strawberries for more food. Perhaps we should have done those. I think that's okay for now. And then I'm going to unload some of the tools here as well. Some of the stone hammers. Oh, nope, not that. So what we're going to do is unload right click to unload the boat into those stockpiles. And then all of the colonists, including the pigs, will come and help unload the boat. Or maybe the pigs won't unload the boat. Pigs will do logistics, though, otherwise. And let's do stone. All the tools we have? Why am I not seeing? Oh, there, stone hammers. Let's just do like up to 10 of each. And they'll just throw those on the ground. Which is fine because we want them to pick them up is what we really want. Am I still dropping a lot of frames? I'm down to the green now. So I don't think, maybe I'm not dropping any more now. You can alt click on an existing building to kind of put it in your picker tool and pick it up and make a new one. So I'm going to do that in order to expand this bonfire range. We do have some enemies to deal with on this island. So we have a regular spider named Magician that lives here. Oh, there are 6 regular spiders. Here there are... Is that the same? No, it's a different one. So there are 2 territories full of spiders. So I want to deal with those pretty soon. We're not getting any Kubifaktorium music either. Let me see why that is. Oh, I think I know why that is. Fix that real quick. Yeah, that's why that was. Okay. Kubifaktorium doesn't allow me to switch the audio voice meter, so I have to share desktop audio. Okay, so now we should be getting a little bit of music from Kubifaktorium, as well as the chattering of our villagers and whatnot. This is the 52 strength, yeah. So we do have a couple of these to deal with. Let's see. Is that all the bread we have? Apparently. I might want to also let them... Well, let's build a well. No, it's building... Well... We'll output that to there. But let's let them unload the tomatoes and the strawberries. We'll put those here in this storage as well. We're going to get to them before I do. They'll just start throwing them on the ground. So we're going to need to set up another production line like we did the last time. So I think I'll just do that right here. Storage. Let's go ahead and mine these flowers. Yeah, you actually can mine this mountain too. Get it out of the way. I'm just going to start this. Oh, there's a big spider there too. Oh, that's another... Apparently another camp that contains 2 mega spiders. Oh, a spider and a mega spider. Fun. Alright. So while they're mining that, we can set up 2 stockpiles here with a space between them for a road. And then we'll need regular basic workplaces here and here. It doesn't really matter which one's which, but I'll go ahead and put stone rocks there and logs there. And we can actually then redirect the ship to output to those instead, if there's room, and there appears to be room. We'll just use these 2 as a backup buffer, kind of thing, so we have everything situated. Alright, so stone, the first thing you make with stone is stone block. And the first thing you make with wood is wooden boards. Now, we have a bunch of those in the boat as well, so we need to output those. I know what we can put in here. We can put flowers in here. Because we're picking up flowers. I'll just do flowers. And then maybe we put them in their stockpile over here. A little bit bigger. We'll make this one clay. That way they pick up the stuff on the floor here. this was stone blocks. And this was wooden. And I probably shouldn't have actually unloaded all of the boat's rocks and logs, because we want to actually mine some of these things and get them out of our way. Let's do that with this cluster of rocks here. And those, the rest of these we can't get yet because they're actually outside of our borders. No, you can't really tell. However, did we sell? Oh, we sold all our axes. All right, we're going to have to get to making axes sooner rather than later. So let's pick up, let's grab another basic workplace. More stockpiles. And I made that one too small. This is going to be stone planks and wooden somethings. Handles? Yeah, wooden handles. And those are also on the boat. Click the boat. There we go. Let those unload. And then I'm going to grab one more basic workplace and just put it over here temporarily out of the way. And have it make stone swords. Have it output into... No. Cancel that. Have it output into a stockpile here. And then I'm actually also going to build a upgrade workshop here. Have it make... This needs to be stone swords of all 3 qualities. And then we'll do the same here, telling it to make normal and excellent stone swords. So what'll happen is this workplace will make stone swords. These are crude, the poor quality ones. And then this wooden parts for construction. Oh, we need to unload some wooden parts. Okay. And then this this workshop here will upgrade those stone swords into normal tier and then into excellent tier swords. I need to look at this. Sorry about that. And I purposely do not have these outputting into stockpiles so that we don't, so we can unload the ship's supplies first. But I can go ahead and set the recipes. That's not a big deal. Okay, so now they're going to build those buildings, and we'll get that started. Can we expand any more? If I take this one out here, we can put another bonfire there along the coast. We're stuck here. I think we're also stuck here. One of my guys is wandering around over there. They want houses, of course. And we can just build housing over here, at least a couple of houses. We can always build some elsewhere later. Have to wait until they clear those trees out so we can build another house right next to it. Well, at least somebody can start building that house. And they want to socialize, so let's also build a table. Put that over here. The table is used for them to be able to socialize with their neighbors, with their fellow colonists, and they like to have that That improves their happiness. The more of these alerts you see above their heads, the more unhappy they are. You want to deal with that at least. Maybe I should have. We can cancel these. Maybe I should build them one more tile back so that I can put 3 across here. Yeah. Do that instead. Okay, so we have 3 houses. We have 10, 22, minus 4 for the pigs. So we have 18 people and 4 pigs. So we should build a sty for the barn for the pigs too. Happy, gotta keep your pigs happy. Oh, we better clean some of this more up. So I want to build one more house, I think, as well. Yeah, these only house 4 people, so I think I want to build one more house. We'll build a pigsty right next to the houses. These people really love their pigs. That'll take care of most of all the people and all the pigs, so they should be pretty happy. Stay pretty happy. How is this going? No colonists assigned to upgrade workshop. Really? Probably don't need 3 of them in the regular workshops. So we'll just move Luatilda. Okay, we at least have something in here. Like the normal. So we are doing a little bit of upgrades. Yep, so we're doing a little bit of upgrades. And these actually don't require any materials. They just, I don't know, sharpen the swords, sharpen the other tools. We're gonna call it that anyway. Alright, so have you unloaded all of your stone blocks? You have. Have you unloaded all of your boards? Have. I think you've unloaded all of your blanks as well. And oh no, there are still wooden boards left. Wooden handles. Okay, so we can actually start these 2 up. Expand this stockpile to the full size, even though it's going to pick up a couple of rocks. Oh, we can unselect that one. Okay. Turn this one on because we're done setting those up from the ship. Taking naps. I'm not sure what that symbol means. And then the pigs are tired. They want to sleep. They need a house. Sleep in, apparently. Well, this one hasn't even been built yet. Alright, somebody come and build some of these things. I'm going to speed up a little bit. How are we doing on... Oh, an excellent sword. Excellent. Guess I can let you guys mine a little bit more clay, just to have you have something to do. Pigs carry. Pigs are logistics pigs. They carry items around. They'll pick the stones up off the ground and they'll put them in the stockpiles. If you have stockpiles set to be logistic between 2 stockpiles or 2 other storages, they will pigs will carry the items back and forth. Pigs are handy. Okay, we can build a bonfire here now. We cleared this tile so we could build that. We'll get somebody down there to build that eventually. They are building houses. I want to have the houses all built and have at least a few excellent swords made. Blanks made, that's why that was idle. we're going to run out of food soon. I think we're going to have to set a field up temporarily as well. Or two. Another stockpile, so we're not putting both foodstuffs in the same stockpile. We'll do tomatoes here. Unselect the bread and strawberries from this. Then we'll do the strawberries in this one. Oh, you select strawberries first. If you select strawberries first, then it'll oftentimes auto-select for stock storage. If it doesn't, it'll always be the first item that you can easily pick. So they built that awful fast. Why are they building these awful slow? We're busy making these. We did need that third person. We still have 3 other people. That'll be okay. We're just working on other things right now. Alright, so I think we finally got the last of the boards off the ship. We did. We can turn this workshop on. I'm actually going to make this a higher priority so they can get those swords done faster. Come on, build the houses, please. Those houses take to build. Boards and blocks. That's part of the reason why. We're having to use these. If they were made out of stones and logs, they could get them from here and they could walk as far. Oh, we need harvested wheat to make water. Okay, we can handle that. There we go. Unload some